All right, let's talk about 5 Minnesota Vikings who deserve to be cut. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. Minnesota Vikings have one preseason game left, and they have to get down to 53 players on Tuesday, the 29th. So very exciting time to be a Vikings fan. We're going to see what this 2023 team is going to look like very, very soon. And we're going to talk about today 5 players who have shown this preseason that they deserve to be cut. Before we get in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 9,600, climbing that way to 10K. Cannot wait to get there. All right, so little disclaimer here. We always try to be positive on the show, and this isn't necessarily negative, but just kind of stating the obvious, stating the fact, stating it like it is. These are some players who are currently on the Vikings who really, just from what we've seen this preseason in the games, in practices, probably should be let go. Doesn't mean they're going to be gone for good. Some of these should be, relegated to the practice squad, but guys who definitely deserve to not be on the 53-man final roster. Let's start with linebacker Troy Reeder, the veteran we signed from LA via the Chargers and the Rams. Troy Reeder, here's what's happened. You got guys like Ivan Pace Jr., who's emerged as a better linebacker and a better special teamer. Troy Reeder's kind of specialty was special teams. And then, maybe a veteran to have out there on defense, kind of getting the younger guys lined up. But clearly he hasn't done much this preseason. And then you got Troy Dye, who I think it was kind of down to those two for that last spot. He actually showed some. He made some plays in the preseason game last week against the Titans. Beautiful interception. So if I'm the Vikings, I think I'm going to probably choose Troy Dye over Troy Reeder. Too many damn Troys. I can't even say it right. But I think he's lost his spot, and he deserves to be cut, and I don't think he's someone who'll be brought back. So Troy Reeder, thank you for your service this preseason, but I do not see you making this team, and I don't think you deserve to make this team. Let's go with another one. This one may be a little bit controversial. I'm going to go with Sefi Taimo. Again, he's a 5th-round pick of the current regime, so definitely that helps him sticking around. They didn't want to give up on their guys they draft. But you look at last year, he came in late in the season, played in like 4 games, had a minimal impact. This preseason, it's been more of the same. You have barely heard anything about him really standing out in practices on all these practice notes that come out every single day. He's done, in the preseason games, he's had a couple pressures, he's had a couple tackles, but nothing that really gets your pants bulging or anything exciting. And I think a guy like Sheldon Day, Jonathan Bullard, Ross Blacklock, you want to maybe keep these veteran guys over a young guy like Sefi Taimo. No, I do think you can get him on the practice squad. It's not, it's just see you later. It's not goodbye for Sefi. I think you continue to develop him, but he's just not going fast enough here. Looks like he needs some more time to marinate before he's ready. And I think he deserves to be cut from the final 53, but I also believe he deserves to be on the practice squad. We will see what happened there, but yeah, Sefi Taimo, I don't think so. Andrew Booth Jr., another one. Andrew Booth Jr., our 2nd-round pick from last year, 2022 draft, injured, barely sees the field. What happens this preseason? He gets injured again, misses a week and a half of practice, comes in, back, healthy, and then just looks like he's not a very good player. Blown coverages, missing tackles. Andrew Booth Jr., I think he's going to make the 53, but I don't think he doesn't deserve to make it from what he's shown us in this preseason. He really should be cut, but I can't see the Vikings. I can't see Kwesi. I can't see KOC giving up on their 2nd-round pick that they traded back up for last year. So I think he's safe, even though I truly believe he does not deserve to be on this team. Another one, a guy who deserves probably not even be in the NFL, is Oli Udo. Again, cock teased us last year. He filled in at right tackle for Brian O'Neill when he got hurt in the Packers game. Played well. He played well the next week against the Bears, and I think he did. Well, the whole line was garbage against the Giants, but Oli Udo, we're like, okay, he's got his position. He's a right tackle. He's a backup right tackle. Actually, I thought he might have gotten a contract, kind of a surprising contract offer from another team. That didn't happen. The Vikings re-sign him. And he's out there this preseason playing against 3rd and 4th stringers, getting his ass handed to him, looking lost, looking weak, looking slow, just looking like he doesn't belong. And he doesn't belong on this team. Will he still make it? It's possible because there's just not a lot of options when it comes to the Vikings backups on the O-line. So Oli Udo, as bad as he's looked, as much as he deserves not to be on this team, he might actually make it because there's just no other option. So hopefully the Vikings can go find someone else, bring somebody else in who's a little bit better because Oli Udo has shown he deserves to be cut. And the last one for me is the 7th-round running back, Dwayne McBride. I really thought this kid was going to look a lot better. You look at his college tape; it's very impressive. Speed, power, vision. Uh, and then the week 1 preseason against the Seahawks, he's running scared. He's turning his body on contact, looking truly overwhelmed and out of place. It was a little bit better against the Titans, but we still saw it seemed like he's still running a little bit hesitant. But here's the real kicker to me, and which makes me think Dwayne McBride deserves to be cut, is you bring in an Abram Smith. He looks better that first game against the Seahawks. Then you go and get an Aaron Dykes, who looks leagues better than Dwayne McBride against the Titans, and he's only been here not even a week. So if you can go find these guys who look better than your 7th-round running back, why the hell are you going to keep them? I don't care if you give a 7th-round pick to get him. It's a 7th-round pick. Dwayne McBride deserves to be cut, and I'm not even sure he deserves to be on the practice squad. I don't know if this guy's an NFL player from what I've seen so far through 2 preseason games, and really he's not getting much love in practice either. So he's probably going to be a practice squatter, but to me, I just if I can find an Aaron Dykes sitting out there on the street, why the hell am I going to invest time in Dwayne McBride? I don't know. So to me, he deserves to be gone. So those are my 5 guys who deserve to be cut. A slightly negative video from the Onebar and Lupagus show, but you know what? It is what it is. Some players deserve to be in the 53 and won't make it. Some deserve to be cut and they'll make the 53. But these are guys I think really should be let go and get their walking papers here next, whether it's Monday night, Tuesday morning, whenever the hell this does happen. So let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, who should stay, who should go, and keep your skull in your hole.